really excited that we're really unearthing this extraordinary masterpiece and also evaluating its great popularity for the 18th century, because I think it's such a great story and it really showcases the very best of 18th century opera. If you love virtuosic and expressive singing, Artaserse is the opera for you. Hasse wrote so many operas, and it's one of my hardest tasks is to choose out of all these hundreds of operas of all the great composers, which one to put on. So I thought really hard about which opera of Hasse would be best to bring to the Australian stage. And I thought that I would go to his roots. So Hasse's first international success was in Venice, and Farinelli was on the stage, and he wrote an opera called Artaserse. And this was set to a libretto by the great Metastasio, who later in life would become very close to Hasse. This was an extraordinary success in Venice, and it established the career of Farinelli, one of the greatest castrati of the 18th century, and also Hasse. Now, 30 years later, Hasse got a plum job, and actually it was a job that J.S. Bach wanted. And it was Kapellmeister in a very interesting city in Saxony called Dresden. A very, very rich city. It had as its patron someone who was very much into the arts. And the fact that Hasse got this job meant that the world was his oyster. So he brought his wife, Faustina Bordoni, to Dresden. And he'd been working there for about 5 years, but there was a triumphant moment when one of the crown princes was to return, having done a bit of a tour in Italy and had just been to Venice. So Hasse thought, I need something to showcase my wife, Faustina Bordoni. What better than my very first success of 1730, Artaserse, which was from Venice. I'm going to revive it. And this is interesting because Hasse, what he does is he takes his original show, which had Farinelli in the role, and he adapts it to make it look really, really good for his wife. And Faustina, his wife, in our production is Vivica Janot. And I'm really thrilled about that because usually Vivica performs what we call pants roles. She's often a man, but in this she's actually a woman acting as a woman, and this is unusual for Vivica, so she's really excited to be doing this. What's exciting about our Pinchgut show is this Dresden version is the first time that this version has been staged since it was done in 1740, and also it'll be the very first recording in modern times of the work.